just north of downtown Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch his skirt at the mud, at the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red free, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my time.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Watch his flag, watch his flag. Shit, shit.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Here we go. Listen. He's coming, double up.
On the carry, it's Jackson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Cousins. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
The ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means you're...
That's Brown. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Marquise Brown. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs.
Cousins pass.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
For a Buccaneers.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That catch good for only a couple.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session to be saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that again.
2 more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Cousins on 1st down. Open man is Duvernay. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 19.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
43-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He's brought down.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw here. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 38-yard line. It's
just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
And a yard.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
Do what we do.
Completing
Do
it to
what
the
we do.
right side, Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. To throw again on 2nd down, Cousins. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Panthers 14.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, they'll throw. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Big stop, let's go! Undercrunch. Move!
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Check it. There you go, 48.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Darnay Holmes makes the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Final play of the half. Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Flush to his right. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
Panthers 14. Buccaneers 11. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Second and 13. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. But holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Hey, Ken. Watch twins. Watch the twins. Gun.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Check. Check 37. Check 37. Check 26. Check 26. Watch the air. Wide. Gun.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
The ball carrier.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So give him the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4. The decision to go for it pays off. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Tackle made by Dante.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for third and goal. This is out quickly to the right. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
A 28-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will tie our score at 14. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he goes out right around the 39. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 11. A big play that time out of Chubb. 49 yards. Now a first and 10 at the 11. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Carolina.
Nick Chubb with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Buccaneers, 14.
From the 25, here's second and 6. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO, what's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
49-yard line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Listen to me. You gonna get this boy? Two. You think you gonna get this? 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Check 31. Check 31. Back.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Mike 8. Brilliant. Mike 8. Gun.
Now Cousins. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Watch out. Hey, Ringo, 48. Check. Take me up. Here we go. Both the money.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check nine. Listen.
They'll run it with Jackson. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm coming after you. 44's Mike. Check. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you. Gun. You don't want it. Both Mike. Good route here.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch him skirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Gun. Come on, D.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Off the RPO, he completes it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Here's Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Cousins to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep. They'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Down, Carolina.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That's Brown. Touchdown, Carolina.
Here we go.
Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Panthers add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Panthers 28. Buccaneers.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Check 23 on it. Mike 8. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Reception here by Ruggs. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance.